Hello everybody, welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Shane.
And I'm Karen. Today we're looking at part 1 of the energy vampires in your home.
Vampires in your home? That sounds so scary.
Wait a second. I don't think we're talking about the blood-sucking kind of vampires. The ones that like to drink your blood with the fangs.
Isn't that just what a vampire is? Vampires are blood-sucking monsters.
You are right.
Basically.
But look at the title again. It says the energy vampires.
I was just thinking maybe these vampires have a lot of energy so they can like suck a lot of blood and attack lots of people.
Or maybe they suck away your energy and then you'll be tired all the time.
Yeah, well, if you get all your blood sucked out, you probably would feel tired too, right?
Yeah.
If you run out of blood, you'll probably feel pretty sleepy.
But either way, I guess you're right. It is probably really scary, right?
Pretty spooky stuff.
Is it like a scary story that we're looking at? But then it says in your home. So the vampire is going to live in your home or stay in your home.
Or it has to just... Do you remember, though, that when a vampire comes to your home, the only way it can get in there is if you invite the vampire in.
Oh.
So I'm just not going to say, yes, you can come in. They have to ask permission. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
It's true. It's a fact about vampires.
And I think you can prepare some garlic. I think they're scared of garlic, right?
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't know what we're going to learn about. Maybe something scary, but maybe not.
Maybe we'll learn how to fight them?
Maybe, but let's find out.
Okay.
You may not know it, but there are vampires in your house right now. Luckily, they're not the blood-sucking kind. Instead, these vampires quietly drain the electricity right out of your home. They come in the form of common electronic devices, such as TVs, microwaves, computers, and cell phone chargers. They all transform into energy vampires as soon as you stop using them.
So we're looking at part 1 of the energy vampires in your home, and we're going to find out if it's going to be a very scary article or a story we're looking at today, right?
I'm pretty concerned.
Well, let's get into it.
Let's find out. You may not know it, but there are vampires in your house right now. No!
Oh. But I don't believe you. I don't believe that there are vampires in my house right now.
They could be invisible or they could just be hiding.
Okay.
Because they hide during the daytime.
You're right.
Maybe at night.
Maybe when I'm sleeping.
They're sucking your blood. I don't know. Let's find.
Okay.
Luckily, they're not the blood-sucking kind.
Oh, phew.
Okay.
Okay, so they're not talking about the blood-sucking type of vampires.
Okay, so it's not the monsters. Instead, these vampires quietly drain the electricity right out of your home. Electricity-sucking vampires, not blood-sucking vampires.
So I guess we don't really have to be scared of these vampires, right?
I don't know. If they are using my electricity, that means my electricity bill is going to go up, and I'm going to have to pay a lot of money, and I am scared of having to pay a lot of money.
Okay, well, I guess you are right. We would be scared. Okay, but they said that to drain the electricity, right? Drain is actually a verb. To drain something, it means to remove something, usually like in a liquid form, and then by letting it flow out or letting it go out, or in the process of using something up. So, for example, the project was draining the team's time and energy. So right here, you're draining the team's time and energy.
Taking all their energy away from them, right?
Maybe this project is very, very hard or very, very tough. And then everyone has to put in their time and energy, and they feel so tired afterwards.
Okay, we have another vocabulary word, electricity. So electricity is a form of energy which we use to power our electronic devices.
That's right.
To power our lights. Basically, in a modern world, it is like one of the most important forms of energy.
That's right. I can't believe, or I can't imagine our lives without electricity.
Like it says in the example sentence, without electricity, your computer won't work. how could you live without your computer?
Exactly.
Your smartphone is just a computer you keep in your pocket, right? No electricity, no smartphone.
That's pretty scary.
Oh my gosh, it is a scary kind of vampire after all.
That's right. They come in the form of common electronic devices such as TVs, microwaves, computers, and cell phone chargers.
So the vampires are all of the electronic devices that we are using because they use up electricity, right?
That's right, and we use them every single day, right? They all transform into energy vampires as soon as you stop using them.
Oh, so it's after you stop using them that they turn into energy vampires.
Okay, I'm not sure if I understand what they mean.
Yeah. Okay, well, we have another vocabulary word, a microwave. So a microwave is short for microwave oven, and a microwave oven cooks food by using microwaves to heat them up, right?
That's right.
So, for example, you could say, if you want to warm up the pizza, just put it in the microwave for about a minute.
And isn't it true that it has radiation, so it's actually not that good for your body?
That is a myth.
Are you sure?
Yes, there's no radiation that you get from microwave ovens.
So it's completely safe.
Or if you do, if there's any radiation, it's not more radiation than you're going to get from a television, a cell phone, or any other kind of electric device.
Okay. Well, speaking of electronic devices, though, I feel nowadays that we are also dependent on these electronic devices.
Yeah.
You know, every single day we're using our phone chargers, we're watching TV, we're doing a lot of things, right?
Yeah. Could you imagine that you have to go a whole day without electricity, without being able to use any kind of electronic device?
I don't know. I guess this could be a challenge, right? We should try to challenge ourselves and see, how many days it would, you can go without using any electronic devices.
I think it's not as hard as you think, because I've gone camping before and I didn't have any electronic devices for a few days.
Really?
And you can get used to it pretty quickly. Obviously, you don't want to live like that forever, but just going a couple days without them, you actually feel quite free, quite liberated.
Really, like apart from everything else.
Yeah, you suddenly feel you can breathe and you've got so much time.
Wow, I guess I should try.
You should give it a try.
Okay, well, how about let's take a short break and we'll be right back to learn more.
Okay.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 The Energy Vampires in Your Home， 小心能源吸血鬼就在你家。好 ，Vampire 就是吸血鬼。那么 Shane 老师看到这个标题，他担心这个文章内容会不会很可怕？老师用到 concerned 这个字 ，C-O-N-C-E-R-N-E-D，concerned 是形容担心的、挂虑的。好，那其实课文不是在讲会吸血的吸血鬼，而是悄悄耗费家里电力能源的那些常见的电子设备，像是电视啊、微波炉、电脑、手机充电器等等。当你停止使用这些装备，它们就变成能源吸血鬼咯。好，单字 drain 这个动词它表示耗费、大量消耗。Electricity 表示电或是电力，那它的相关词性 electronic 则是形容电子的、使用电子装置的，所以我们说 electronic device 就可以表达电子装置啊、电子设备。再来 microwave， 或者是你可以说 microwave oven 就是微波炉。同学们，你们能想象说一整天都不用电啊，不使用电子设备的生活吗？Shane 老师他说他前阵子去露营，他就有体验了好几天这样的生活，觉得很放松，有那种如释重负的感觉。那补充一下一个动词叫做 liberate。Liberate 可以表达解放、使获得自由的那种意思。接话课文中。
We all know it wastes energy to leave lights or air conditioners on when you leave a room. However, we don't think about the devices that are always on, even when they appear to be powered down. Many are designed to stay on for convenience. Our TVs are always ready to receive a signal from the remote control, and our computers are ready to wake up at the touch of a button. Sadly, this convenience comes at the cost of higher electricity bills. These increased power bills are especially unwelcome when you consider the rising energy prices of recent years. Therefore, reducing your electricity use is certainly worth looking into.
Welcome back, everyone. So we are talking about vampires, right?
Yes, energy vampires in the form of electronic devices that we use every day.
That's right, and it can be very scary, although they are not the blood-sucking type.
Yeah, but they are money-sucking types.
Oh, that's even
right?
scarier.
Energy costs money. So,
That's right.
Okay, let's continue reading.
Okay.
We all know it wastes energy to leave lights on or air conditioners on when you leave a room. So, are you the type of person who's very aware of when you leave a room, turning off the light? Or if you're not using the air conditioner in that room, will you turn it off?
Well, I have to be very, very honest
Please do
with
not lie
you.
to everybody.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. You know, I try to be careful, but sometimes I do forget. You know, if I'm in my room doing something and then I leave and go to the living room, sometimes I forget to turn off the air conditioning. How about you?
I'm pretty good about not forgetting. Like, you know, I have a pretty bad memory.
Yes, you have an awful memory.
Thank you. But this is one thing I will remember because when I was a kid, my parents, particularly my dad,
Okay.
would be very strict about leaving lights on or leaving on an air conditioner in a room when you're not in there. So if I left the light on in my room, for example, just for a little while, just to walk into the living room or to the kitchen, my father would take money away from my allowance.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, so I have money that I got each week, but if I left the light on, he would take off maybe like 50 cents or something like that.
Wow. But would he get angry at you too?
Yeah, he would get really upset because that's what he said. Energy is money. Electricity is money.
Wow.
So I was trained. So now I never leave a light on when I go. So I'm very
So thanks to him, right? Now you are more aware. Okay, that's good.
So continuing, however, we don't think about the devices that are always on, even when they appear to be powered down. Oh, yeah, like for example, I have a coffee maker. And my coffee maker, although I'm not using it, it's plugged in and there's a clock. So that clock needs to be powered by something. So there is electricity being used, even though it's not powered on.
And these are the type of things that we don't often think about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's continue. Many are designed to stay on for convenience, right? And just like you said, you know, you want to know the time. So, of course, you can see the time. Our TVs are always ready to receive a signal from the remote control. And our computers are ready to wake up at the touch of a button. So it's really, really easy for us to use these electronic devices, but however, it's not really good.
I didn't really think about that until right now, but if I do think about my television, even though I've turned off the power, there is a light that's still on there.
You're right.
Like a red light. The red light just means that right now it's not powered on, but that red light needs to be powered by something.
So it's still using electricity.
It's kind of like in standby mode, waiting for the remote, or we say remote control, right, to turn it on.
That's right.
So remote here, they're using it as a noun, talking about the remote control. Remote as an adjective means something far away. If you say something's remote from somewhere, then it means it's a little bit far away. So although when we're turning on a television, you don't think that's really far. But compared to before remote controls, you had to walk over to the television, turn it on, walk back, sit down. If you want to turn up the volume, right?
You have to go back to the TV.
Turn up the volume. I'm old enough to remember that.
That's right.
So they're quite convenient. So our example sentence, I found the remote control. It was under the sofa.
Okay.
All right, continue reading. Sadly, this convenience comes at the cost of higher electricity bills.
Oh no, that means we have to pay more money, right? So electricity bills is the money that we have to pay for using the electricity.
Right. These increased power bills are especially unwelcome when you consider the rising energy prices of recent years.
You're absolutely right. Just getting more and more expensive, right?
Yes.
That's taking money out of our pockets. Therefore, reducing your electricity use is certainly worth looking into. So we have this word reduce.
Yeah.
To reduce, that is a verb. So reduce, that just means to make something smaller, either in size, amount, or number.
Quantity, yeah.
Yeah, or quantity. So for example, to reduce the amount of money I spend each month, I stopped eating out. That means you want to cut down the cost, cut down your spending, right? Yeah. So you have to stop eating out. You just cook at home. Then you can save some money.
That's a good point. And especially in like Western countries, like or at least where I'm from in Los Angeles, it's much more expensive to eat out.
Canada too.
To eat at home.
Exactly.
But in Taiwan, it's almost the opposite, right?
That's right. Okay.
Well, I'm glad that they weren't talking about blood-sucking vampires, but I'm still scared.
Well, me too. But it's okay. I guess we will learn more about it in part 2.
All right. See you next time.
See you next time.
我们都知道离开房间时不关灯、不关空调会浪费能源，但是我们没有想到那些一直开着的设备，虽然它们看起来是关机的样子，可是其实一直都在耗费电力。像电视机，如果你没有拔掉插头，它就是处于随时要准备接收遥控器讯号的状态，它不是通常都会亮个红灯吗？这也是在吃电力嘛。虽然这样很方便没错，可是代价却是高昂的电费账单，所以我们应该好好研究该如何减少用电量。好，单字 remote 它是形容词，形容遥远的、偏远的。那我们可以用 remote control， 或者是把 remote 直接当名词用，去表达遥控器的意思。再来 reduce 这个动词，它表示减少、降低。那么这边3个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 leave 加受词加受词补语，这表示使点点点处于某种状态。那么 leave 在这边就是表达使处于什么样的状态。那受词后面就要接补语，这个语义才会完整咯。受词补语我们常常会用形容词、现在分词 VING、过去分词 PP 或者是介系词片语。我们就来造几个例句。第一个例句是 The beautiful view left us speechless。这美景啊，让我们说不出话来。这时候我们就是用形容词 speechless 来当补语用。I'll leave the front door unlocked。我不会把前门锁上，我会让它处于没锁的状态。那这时候我们就是用过去分词 PP unlocked 来当补语用。The news left her in complete shock。那个消息啊，使她震惊不已。那这边我们就是用介系词片语 in complete shock 来补充说明她是震惊不已的状态咯。下一个重点是 appear， 它当连缀动词，表示看起来、好像、似乎、显得怎么样怎么样。我们来看它的用法是，你可以用 appear to 加原形动词，或者是你可以用 appear to be 加形容词或名词，其中的 to be 可以省略哦。来造2个例句。The man appeared nervous and suspicious。那名男子啊，看起来很紧张又很可疑。Everyone appeared to have a good time at the party。大家似乎在派对上玩得很开心呢。那么下一个重点是 be worth 加上名词或动名词，这是表达值得做某事的，具有什么样的价值。那句型当中的主词会是事物，而 worth 呢，它可以表达值得的，或者是有什么价值的。那记得后面呢接动词 ing 的时候是用主动来表达被动的意思。例如 Is the movie worth watching？ 那部电影值得看吗？再来，我们造个例句，你可以说 The castle is definitely worth a visit。那座城堡绝对值得造访。好，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
You may not know it, but there are vampires in your house right now. Luckily, they're not the blood-sucking kind. Instead, these vampires quietly drain the electricity right out of your home. They come in the form of common electronic devices, such as TVs, microwaves, computers, and cell phone chargers. They all transform into energy vampires as soon as you stop using them. We all know it wastes energy to leave lights or air conditioners on when you leave a room. However, we don't think about the devices that are always on, even when they appear to be powered down. Many are designed to stay on for convenience. Our TVs are always ready to receive a signal from the remote control, and our computers are ready to wake up at the touch of a button. Sadly, this convenience comes at the cost of higher electricity bills. These increased power bills are especially unwelcome when you consider the rising energy prices of recent years. Therefore, reducing your electricity use is certainly worth looking into.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamie.
I'm Josh.
And today we're playing Guess the Bear, where we each have 3 cards with words or phrases on them, but we don't know what they are. We're going to say the word bear to replace them instead, and then we have 1 minute to guess. So, are you ready, Josh?
I think I am.
Okay, good. All right, we'll start with you first. So 1 minute, let's go.
All right.
All right, 1 word verb. I bared my phone's battery by playing games for hours, and being on a long flight just bears all my energy.
You know what? I reckon it could be, but I think it's going to be drained.
Drain, good,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. Next, 1 word noun. The bear went off during the thunderstorm, and the cabin has no bear or running water.
So, did you say that was a noun?
Yeah, 1 word noun.
All right. If I could hear them just quickly again, that'd be great.
The bear went off during the thunderstorm, and the cabin has no bear or running water.
Power.
Yes, well, similar.
Or electricity.
Yes,
Electricity.
good.
Okay.
Yay, all right. 1 word noun. He heated up the pizza in the bear and put the popcorn in the bear for 2 minutes.
Ding. Microwave.
Yay! Very
Okay.
good. 3 for 3. Wow.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
pretty good at guessing. Well, I think I am. I was good guessing then, but
Yeah.
are you ready for yours?
All right, I guess.
All right,
so.
let's do it. Okay, adjective, 1 word. She grew up on a bear island in the Pacific. I looked all over for the bear control.
Remote?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Let's see if you can match me 3 for 3. That's
Okay.
1 for 3.
1 for 3.
Verb, 1 word. How can we bear our impact on the earth? Prices have been bared because the store is closing.
Lowered? Wait.
It's
Dropped?
getting close. Getting
Reduced?
close.
Decrease?
Yeah.
Oh, reduce?
Yeah. Reduce.
Oh,
Reduce.
okay.
Great job. All right. Final one. Phrase. 2 words. That new restaurant, Bear, trying. The art gallery, Bear, a look.
Is it worth? Can you say it again?
It is worth.
It is worth.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
You
it is
got
worth.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I
So
thought
I
it
was
was.
keeping you a little bit in suspense there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there was one phrase that was like that I thought was really suitable. Like, can you read the thing again?
Yeah, sure. So that new restaurant is worth trying.
Oh, it's worth trying.
The art gallery is worth a look.
Ah, see, there was
Yeah.
one thing where you said like with the bear. It kind of fit the sentence. I think it was the last one where it was like, how can we bear the impact or something? I was like, well, it kind of works.
See you next time.